Yo, I'm gonna call this the rebuild from the build that I never really had. So back in the day when I was a young lad, I wanted to get into the gym because I was a super skinny dude. I probably trained for 10 years, I reckon. And when I say that I was a skinny dude, growing up, I was a skinny dude. Like the one who won cross country, that sort of guy. So I was pretty good at running, but never done that before, that sort of warm up, but it felt good, so fuck it. Just adjust. So where was I? So basically I just moved to this house and I've just bought some random gym equipment, and I am gonna try and put on some mass. That would be sweet, I reckon. So, what am I going to do that? Because, like I was beginning to say before, I was pretty yoked for a bit there. And by yoked, on my skinny frame, I think I got up to about 95 kilos. You can still see abs. That was a struggle to hit that weight, and I had hip surgery, and I lost that weight super quick, so not ideal. Oh shit. The bars are warped, so it feels weird. But yeah, hit 90 kilos, and then I ended up having hip surgery on both my hips. Double arthroscopy, I think it was. So yeah, I lost that weight super quick, which is okay. I just ended up changing my training style, and I dropped from 96 to 76 in a couple months, which is rubbish because I'd sort of had that become my identity as being a gym junkie. So I never really got back to being a bulk dude, and then the last 2 years I've just been running, so I'm sitting at 75ish at the moment. 75 kilos at 182 centimeters, so I'm pretty skinny. I don't know what that is in pounds, but like 170 pounds, and 182 centimeters, 6 foot on the dot for all those Americans. And after running for a bit, didn't really go the way I wanted. I'm losing a bit of joy in it, so I decided I was going to buy some gym gear and try and get yoked again get yoked in my 30s. Get yoked in my 30s. So what am I doing? Trying to figure out what my run rep max is. That's what I'm doing. So gonna be hard with a warped bar to clean it up without it twisting in my hands. But that was 50 kilos. Still alright, might do another at 50. But when I say I'm going for a 1 rep max, I've been lifting weights properly for like 2 years, so you sort of forget how to push yourself and how to work and how your body works. So this is more of a, it'll be hard, it'll be a push. I reckon I'll get 60 kilos maybe, which I know it's not that good. But I've never been good at overhead press, so we'll see. We shall see. That's one thing that I'd like to get out of this is a really good overhead press. That'd be sweet. I feel like there's something super manly about being able to hold. I reckon if I could get 100 kilos over my head, that is fucking top notch. That would be sweet. I think the heaviest I've gotten is just over 70 kilos, which is still not that good for someone who's like 90 kilos, right? There's shit everywhere, so it doesn't really work, but I just wanted to get started, get a baseline, so I can start my program for the next 6 months. I reckon I'm going to get a 6-month stint in of mass and strength. 4 days a week, maximum actual scheduled training. And then, I'll probably, because I'm a lanky dude, I'll probably throw some tries and buys in there and some sandbag work in between. And, just the general cardio of maintaining a 1 acre block. There's fucking rocks everywhere when you're trying to dig fence post holes. They didn't tell me that when I bought the place. Yeah, another one for 50. At least I can get a proper stop because I don't use the rack for this. That felt pretty good. Yeah, that's going to be important to get a non-bent bar for overhead presses and stuff. It might not be so bad for a squat, but when you need to clean the weight, it's definitely a problem. Now, I'm just filming this off my phone, so I'd imagine the audio and stuff's pretty horrid, so I apologise for that. Maybe if people actually watch this video, which would be fucking sweet. But regardless, I'm not trying to be Sam Sulek or anything, but that would also be pretty sweet. I'll never be that bulk though. Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Even if I did all the training in the world, I reckon I could be close to being a lean 100 kilos at 6 foot. Like, that's big. Maybe, I reckon I could be a lean 85. And not competition lean, but more like beach. You can see abs. You can still eat pizza. You're not dehydrated, that sort of thing. Yeah. But why even bother trying to lift again? I sort of miss being that sort of meathead sort of guy. It's pretty cool when you weren't that growing up, but you don't have the crazy teenage hormones to go with it. So you can be a gentlemanly meathead, if you will. Be a meathead that can also sit in a suit and look all fancy. Alright, this is 55. I've no problem cleaning it, but the reset, I've always struggled from the bottom position to get it going. Like if you pull it out of a rack, you can sort of hold it up a bit higher and, you know, you've got a bit of a spring going on there, even though you're not bouncing it, your elbows are springing. Even if it's strict, you're still boing. But if it's like you've just cleaned it and you've got to adjust the bent bar that I'm fucking using, it's a proper dead stop. So I think that's a good start for me to baseline. Proper dead stop. And then when I go through the program and it does my percentages and stuff, then I'm not going to burn out too quick after having so much time off lifting weights properly and consistently. That felt good. My shoulders don't feel good though. I don't think I've ever had good shoulder feel when doing overhead press. And I'm not sure why. It doesn't feel good with a wide grip, it doesn't feel good with a close grip. So I'm like, yeah, it's hard to push when it does not feel good, I guess. Yeah. But, you know, I watch a fuck ton of YouTube, so I sort of watch all the videos of, how to fix your shoulders, the Lou raises and stuff. Lou? Yeah, Lou. And I think doing those, rebuilding my back and my rear delts, and getting that strong breathe and brace, strengthening in this sort of plane where I can maybe start doing like behind the neck presses, but not for the really strength side of it, but for the motion. So start off with a bar, get just the reps in, you know, and stretch out and re-strengthen those stabilizers that are there. You might be able to get some good progress and maybe not have a piss poor overhead press, I guess. That would be sweet. Now, I don't know if I'm just going to do overhead press tonight, find that. But because I'm not really maxing out, and I know I'm not, I don't really need to worry about, you know, central nervous system recovery and stuff. I'll be right. If I'm not right, I'll just delete this part of the video. Okay. And I'm back. So I just bought this rack. It's not fully together yet, but I don't know if you can see. Oh shit. So I was excited because it's got a fucking lat pull down attachment, but you can see where the rails are, like there. It's not normal. It's not the normal holes that you just attach a J hook, and there's no J hook holes here either. So I can't do overhead press inside this rack because it just fills up. So what I do need to do is drill some holes in the front at proper J hook height. Yeah, and then it'd be sweet. Right, got this easy, I reckon. 55 was pretty smooth. Now, if you're gonna laugh at me for grunting, whilst I'm only 76 kilos and pretty piss weak, you can fuck off. I'm in my own home gym and do whatever the fuck I want. I'm the strongest guy in this gym. Fuck off. Just get it up first, eh? Whew. That was a grinder. Did not feel good. Regretted settling the bar so much and adjusting after cleaning it. If I just clean it, stop and push, I think I could get 62.5, I reckon. And that will be a good start. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Like, I could train for months and not be able to get more than that back in the day. So there must be something to strength as you get older. I don't know what it is. Like, fuck knows, to be honest. Maybe you don't lose your pressing strength as much when you didn't have it in the beginning anyway. I reckon I'll be able to get a pretty heavy squat in tonight as well. Let's hope. So for my training, I'm going to stick to the 6 months training program. It's called, I forget what it's called, but it's on LiftVault, and it's 6 months of pretty much boring but basic stuff. And then this guy called Mythical Strength, I think it was Mythical Strength, Mythical Mass, yeah. So they put together all these different programs into one on a spreadsheet, and it's simple. A few 4 basic lifts, and then your accessories, lots of dips, lots of pull-ups, like face pulls, rows, bench, squat, deadlift, overhead press. Like, that's it. And I think for 6 months, if I can eat pretty good, mainly getting enough protein, and train hard and progress, I reckon I'll be, by the end of the year, I reckon I'll be 84 kilos of pretty lean mass. I seem to be able to push back up into the mid-80s pretty easy. And then I usually go back down to 76 if I'm not. My body likes 76. It's okay at 76. But it's just very skinny. Shit. So that was good because I had a better breath. That's why. The better breath from the bottom rather than when you're already holding the weight on your chest makes it heaps better. I think it was like I was watching Alan Crawl, and he was just saying do as many reps as you. Oh shit, that scared the fuck out of me. Sounded like a smoke alarm. Oh man. I was like, my kids, fuck. Superman mode. Just don't look like Superman. Fuck no. Squats time, motherfucker. Yeah, do as many reps as you can on that one breath because it's as full and tight as it's going to get throughout the whole rep movement. The whole set, sorry. Like, Not to the point that you're gonna pass out, but you know, brace, rep, stop. Rep. This might be a bit better. This bend bar might be a bit better for squats than it is for overhead press though. Let's see. Oh, I'm sure that looked awful to you guys. First off, motherfuckers, it felt awful. So since my hip arthroscopy is obviously my range of motion's pretty shit, right? My ankle mobility is pretty bad too. Yeah, knees and hips. You know, all the common old man stuff. But what I want to do, you know, I just watch all these influencers and want to be like them. A Canadian dude who he doesn't compete or anything, but he's a fucking sweet as Olympic lifter. Clarence Kennedy? Yeah, fucking strong dude. So he was saying he's got a bit of a butt wink in his squat, but when he was learning to squat, he was like, fuck you guys, I don't want anyone to say that I can't squat ass to grass. So straight away he just went ass to grass as low as he can and just built up that strength and ability to do that regardless of his mechanics. And he's got a sweet squat now, so instead of pushing for the competition level squats, which I don't need, I'm all for the flexi strength at the moment because I'm an old man. Yeah, so I'm going to do ass to grass, so it'll look ridiculously light. So maybe like, I don't know what my run max would be because I haven't done it and I'm just warming into it, but I'm hoping around 80 for the ass to grass pause at the bottom squat. Yeah. Like, I've gotten up to, back in my bulk days, I've gotten up to 150 squat as a PB, but that was like, you know, it was parallel. That was it. Parallel, nothing special. Oh, that hurt my hips. Oh, that felt heaps better. So after you don't squat for a while, you forget how your squat stance is, so just trying to refuel that, especially with the different squat style that I'm going for. It's more of a float because I got ridiculously long femurs. My pelvis is up here, right? Because of those ridiculously long femurs. You know, my squats are difficult, so I have to do a bit of a closer stance, a narrow stance, pigeon style squat. So it probably looks ridiculous. This one I'll try and get a side view, mainly so I can see how ridiculous it looks. And look, if you guys want to bully me on the internet, yeah, so yeah. Oh, fuck, I'm hungry. Boring but big works for me. I'm boring and I want to be big, so I'm soon going to be boring and big. Fuck yeah. I'll have a look at that later. That felt a bit better than my fucking hips. Jesus. It's not good. Need to loosen up. This is how chicks get the deep squat. They do these ones. Fuck, look at that ankle mobility. It's so good. It's not good. After my hip surgery, I never thought I'd be able to do this. So this is fucking wild to me, right? Like, but it takes a lot of work in my tib. Is it the tib? Yeah, it takes a lot of work in that to kind of sort of hold me up. And a bit of, you know, like, look, the fucking, my femurs are almost up to my head. That's how long they are. It's fucking wild. Not ideal. But I was a good runner, good footy player, so I could jump pretty good. Not much else though. Can't do much else that good. Which is a shame for me. Not a shame for all those who are better than me though. Fucking winners they are. Alright, going up to 70. The least I can say is to squat more than my overhead press. Thank Fook. I need to get some earbuds or something so I can talk to you guys whilst having music on and not getting all interfered. Or maybe I'll just be like a Goggins dude and I don't need no motherfucking music. Who's gonna carry the boats? Not me. Can't even overhead press 70 kilos. Fuck, someone else better carry them boats. I'm gonna be there for moral support. That'll be about it. Nice. Okay. Some nice pausing. Look at this, I got double weight racks. Do what I want. Now, I'm gonna go up to, whatever I'm gonna go up to. It's gonna have to be 90 kilos, you guys. I got no 10 kilo plate. Shit. Well, at least I'll know. I might put in the safeties for this one so I don't die. My wife's at work, so I don't want to be laying here dead for too long, right? Now, I feel like surely that's fucking, that's shit. Don't like that. Don't feel safe. Oh fuck. Please someone tell me that these motherfuckers are actually gonna do anything. Please. Oh, that might be alright. Maybe. Nah, that'll be alright. I don't lift that much. Fucking might put a little might bend the bar a bit more, hey? I used to be able to do one arm pull-ups too, that'd be sweet to be able to do again. But I know what he's saying. Just trying to relive the glory days. Fucking oath I am. Fucking oath. This is 90 kilos. So that's probably going to be too heavy. I'm scared. But I'm going to try and use my butt powers. My running butt, pancake butt. I got this. And then I'll probably be done for the night, to be honest. So I can do bench and dead on Saturday, and then start the program on Monday, like a normal human that starts new projects on the first day of the week. Look, that was hard, and I didn't pause, but I think that was hard enough. It moved well, it felt okay, I didn't feel like I was gonna die, didn't get a hernia, didn't shit myself. Pretty good. Now, I don't know how often I'm gonna post. Don't know how to talk properly. No, I'm not in the army. Did a fun run army. But would have been cool. Yeah, so I'll probably develop how I post content from here on, if people actually watch it. Yeah. Catch you later, cunts.